Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So we're going to be reading the 14th Goldfish, chapter 16, Slippers. It's 8 o'clock on Saturday morning, and my grandfather is pacing the front hall. He's been up and dressed since 6:30. I know because I'm the same way. I get up early even on Saturdays. Maybe it's a scientist thing because my mom is all about sleeping late. When are we going? He calls out, his voice ringing through the house. He wants to get his own computer and a few other things from his apartment. My mom promised him we could go over the weekend. Rome is going to fall by the time you people get moving. My mom stomps down the hall in her pajamas. She is not an early bird. Would you just relax? She snaps. I haven't even had my coffee. It's after 10 when we finally get into the car and head to my grandfather's apartment. I look out the window as we drive along the highway. We pass a sign of biotech company. It says, "We are the future of medical research," and has a picture of a bacterium I recognize. Look, it's Escherichia coli, I say to my grandfather. So it is, he says. What's that? My mother asks. It's a bacterium, I tell her. She gives my grandfather a quick glance. Are you brainwashing my daughter? Your daughter's interested in science. She shows great aptitude. You should encourage her. I feel a flush of pride. Maybe this part of me, the science part, was there all along, like the seed of an apple. I just needed someone to water it, help it grow. Someone like my grandfather. When we get off at the when we get off at the exit, my grandfather says to my mom, "Drive by the old place." He lives in an apartment building now, but when my grandmother was alive, they lived in a house. This is where my mother grew up. My mom parks next to a craftsman style house with a big blooms of lavender out front. There's a tricycle in the driveway. My grandfather says, "Your mother's lavender is still there. Looks like they put in new windows," my mom observes. "Your mother would be thrilled," he says, and for some reason they both laugh. For I don't know if the memories I have of my grandmother are really real, or if they've just been told to me so many times. How she wore chopsticks in her hair, and how she stitched up the hole I chewed in my baby blanket so that it looked perfectly new again. What I do remember is a feeling, people shouting less, and laughing more when she was around. It's nice to see a family living in the old place. My mother says, "Life goes on." My grandfather just stares at the window. House. I haven't been up in my grandfather's apartment for a while now. It's like walking into 1975, my mother murmurs under her breath. The furniture is old. There's a yellowy orange velour couch that has a plastic cover on it and a matching orange recliner. I remember playing with the lounging chair when I was little, tripping the wooden handle and lying back. Seriously, Dad, my mom says, running her hand along the couch. Maybe you should think about a new couch. I like that couch, he says. I don't want to get rid of it. Your mother picked it out. There are piles of scientific periodicals and little china figurines of fat-faced children that belong to my grandmother. Everything has a thin layer of dust on it. I wander over to the kitchen. Sitting on the counter is a huge cookie jar in the shape of a brown owl. I take off the lid, peek inside. Instead of cookies, there are packets of soy sauce. I guess that solves the mystery of where all the soy sauce ends up. My grandfather goes to a row-top desk and opens it. He starts gathering papers and notebooks. Ellie, he orders, there's a suitcase in the bedroom closet. Get it for me. Okay, I say. The bedroom is just like I remembered. The furniture painted white with dark knobs. The bedspread is flowery and quilted and has a sheen to it. There are two dressers, his and hers. My grandmother's dresser looks like it's been dusted, and there's a vase with dried lavender on top of it. But my grandfather's dresser is crowded with stuff. A jelly jar full of coins, a framed wedding photo of him and my grandmother, piles of receipts, pens with the logo of a local bank, toothpicks, dental floss, two pairs of glasses, random buttons, and folded cloth handkerchiefs. In the middle of the mess is an old, faded greeting card propped up next to a teddy bear. It says, Happy Anniversary in flowery script on the outside. I recognize the handwriting inside the card. It's the same as in the recipe box. To Melvin, Happy 1 year anniversary, your blushing bride, Mona. I go to the closet and take the suitcase out. It tumbles to the floor, the top falling open. As I'm zipping it up, something nearly catches my eye. I feel like a scientist making a discovery, except it's not a vaccine or a bomb. It's a pair of fuzzy pink bedroom slippers. They're tucked neatly under the bed, as if waiting for their owner to slip them on again. Bye guys, thank you for watching my video. If you don't want to miss out any of my videos, don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you guys in a new chapter. Bye!